The Graceless, Watch the Wreckage Book 2, written by A.R. Shaw, narrated by Jordan Gibbs. To Cheryl, many thanks. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Chapter 1. Anabelle. Years. That's how long she'd planned, schemed, and put the pieces into place. Fighting to ensure survival in a world hell-bent on giving her nothing but grief and death. For years, she'd stuck to the script so meticulously crafted in her own head, ensuring that not a single line had misdelivered. Down to the finest details, she'd played her part, and she'd played it well. And she'd come so bloody close to getting everything she'd wanted. And then he'd thrown it all away. Years of her work, of her suffering. Years she'd positioned herself as closely as possible to someone as mind-numbingly boring, terrifyingly mundane, and incredibly unremarkable as Steve Glenning. She'd earned his trust. Not a hard task to achieve. And then, in the space of a few hours, everything had gone to absolute hell. It infuriated her, beyond measure, that someone like him would thwart someone like her. Though, some of the blame had to fall on her. Once she'd learned the police were going after Steve, she'd panicked and lost much of the coolness that got her this far. She'd try to get him before they could. She'd try to get the information she needed to save her life from a world not far from extinction. And Steve, who had nothing to lose or gain from all of this, had elected to make things harder for her. He could have given her what she wanted and brought all of this to a close. But he'd just thrown away whatever chance he had of a painless death. Because Anabelle Shrewt was going to make things painful for him. Very painful indeed. He needed to feel as much pain as she had. Only then would he appropriately understand everything. The drone keeper. She scoffed and rolled her eyes as she sat behind the controls of her aircraft, which moved through the air boldly in defiance of the laws of gravity. She'd tied her straight, dark black hair in a ponytail, and it was so oily that it reflected both the starlight from the night above and the glowing red of the chopper's interface below. Her glasses slid down.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?